Hi everyone, welcome to this 20-minute self-love yoga flow. So this is a practice for all levels, so you can adapt it as you go through depending on what feels nice in the body. And that's kind of what I wanted to embody with this practice. It's really about listening to your own body, listen to what feels good, and just give yourself a little bit of me time to start to connect to the breath, to how you're feeling, and just take a few moments to step away from whatever stresses are going on in life, whatever might be playing on your mind. So just taking a few moments here to settle in. We're going to start seated or just taking any other position that works for you. So if you want to start kneeling or any other seated position, you don't have to cross your legs. So just coming into your space and allowing yourself to start to tap into your breath. So let your breath start to deepen and slow down. And as you inhale, try to guide your breath more into the belly. So as you inhale, you're feeling the belly rise and expand, so the lower rib cage moves out. And as you exhale, you're drawing the navel back towards the spine. And just keep this going. Find a steady rhythm with your breath. Try to allow your inhales to be the same length as your exhales. And just whilst you keep this breath going, just start to tune into any sensations going on in the body. So noticing how you're feeling today, so any tension, any gripping or holding in muscles or joints, any pain or achiness. So just starting to notice those physical sensations. And then just starting to notice how you're feeling energetically. So whether you're feeling quite energized today or quite tired, that might depend on what you've been doing earlier in the day. And just noticing if any thoughts have started to arise here, or maybe there's something playing in your mind, a thought that's pretty constant. So if you have noticed those thoughts, then see if you can just start to bring your attention back to your breath. We'll just take a few more rounds of breath here, just tuning in. And then on your next inhale, gently open the eyes, bring the palms to touch up and overhead. And as you exhale, hands just come down in front of the heart center. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands come down in front of the chest. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, hands come down. This time as you inhale, reach the arms out wide. And as you exhale, just give yourself a big hug, right arm crossing over the left. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, open the arms out wide once again. And then exhale, other side, left arm over right, drop the chin to the chest, give yourself a big hug. If this feels a little cheesy, it's fine, you're getting an upper back stretch as well. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, palms touch. As you exhale, hands come down in front of the chest, bring them to the floor, and then we'll roll over the knees or swing the legs to one side and come to all fours position. So just a few rounds of cat-cow to start to warm up the spine. So as you inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, take the gaze forward and up. Exhale, press the floor away, round through the spine and look back behind you. Inhale, drop the belly, open through the chest, look forward and up. Exhale, round through the spine. Last one of those. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest. Exhale, round through the spine, press the floor away. Inhale, come back through center, find neutral spine. And then as you exhale, just curl the toes under, press the floor away as you lift the knees and send the hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. So just take a little pedal of the feet, bend through the knees, start to walk out through the heels and just ease into this pose. See how it feels in the backs of the legs and the sides of the body. Keep your breath at that nice steady rhythm and roll the shoulders back. On your next inhale, look up to the hands and just take a slow walk up to the top of the mat. And then as you exhale, just fold forward, hinge from the hips. Let the head be heavy. You can clasp by the elbow, maybe take a rock from side to side. Bend the knees as much as you need to, so just starting to feel into that stretch. On your next inhale, we'll rise through standing, bring the palms to touch up and overhead, look up to the thumbs. As you exhale, soften back forward into your folds, relax the shoulders. Inhale, slide the palms up to the shins, find flat back position, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. From here, we'll plant the palms and step your right foot all the way back. Drop the right knee down, coming into low lunge, roll the shoulders back. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up and overhead. As you exhale, sink the knee down, relax into the stretch and find that nice opening of the hips. On your next inhale, we'll bring the palms together. And then as you exhale, we'll bring them down in front of the chest. From here, we're going to open the arms out wide on your next inhale. So same thing as we were doing before. As you exhale, giving yourself that big hug, bring right arm over left. Drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, open the arms out wide, look up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, open the arms out wide, and then we'll sweep them up and overhead. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, frame the front foot. Inhale, right hand stays down, and then your left arm reaches up, so we're coming into a low lunge twist. As much as you can, try and stack the shoulders, look up towards the top thumb. So option to either stay here, or if it's in your practice, you can start to reach towards the back of the mat. From there, either staying as you are, opening through the chest, or you can start to lift the right foot up. See if you can catch the outer edge of the right foot. Draw it in towards you. Keep pressing through that right hand so you're not collapsing through the right shoulder. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, we'll gently release the foot, curl the toes under and reach that left arm back up, lift the back knee. So we're in a high lunge twist now. Try and stack the shoulders, keep the back of the neck nice and long. One more inhale. As you exhale, your left hand is going to come down on the inside of your left foot. As you inhale, you're going to bend into the front knee, walk the hands over towards the right slightly, and then lift the right heel so you can turn the left toes up towards the ceiling. So we're in a side lunge. So either your heel can stay up or down depending on hip flexibility. So just see how you feel. There's no right or wrong there. Draw the shoulders back. Palms can come together or fingertips can stay onto the floor. Try and keep drawing your right toes back towards you so you're flexing the right foot. Take a few deep breaths here. So try and keep that steady rhythm of breath. On your next inhale, you're going to push off the left foot. We're coming all the way over to the other side. So we're lunging into the right knee. Turn your left toes up this time. So same thing, either heel can be lifted or it can be down. Try to relax the shoulders and then pull them back. So you're trying to keep a nice straight spine. So notice if you're leaning forward. Keep flexing the left toes back towards you. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands to the floor, walk them round to frame the right foot and turn your left toe so you can lift the left heel. You're in a runner's lunge. As you inhale, step your left foot to meet your right at the back of the mat, come to your flat back position. Exhale, fold all the way forward. As you inhale, rise up through standing, bring palms to touch overhead, look up to the thumbs. And exhale, soften all the way back forward into your fold. So you're facing towards the back of the mat if I didn't explain that very well. Inhale to your flat back position, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step your left foot all the way back this time. Drop your left knee down to the floor, roll the shoulders back, coming into your low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, soften into this stretch. As you inhale, we'll bring the palms together up and overhead, look up to the thumbs. And as you exhale, bring the hands down in front of the chest, keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the legs exactly where they are and then inhale, open the arms out wide, lean back and look up if you feel steady. Exhale, wrap the arms around you, find that big hug. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale, opposite arm on top as you come in for that hug. Inhale, reach the arms out and then all the way up. As you exhale, bring the hands down, frame the front foot. Your left hand stays down this time, right arm reaches up as you inhale, coming into your low lunge twist. So again, try and stack the shoulders. Either stay here or reach your right arm back behind you. Either stay there or you can lift the back foot. Try to catch the outer edge of the foot and draw it in towards you. Just watch the front knee if you've taken that option, so make sure that the right knee hasn't started to drift off to the right side. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, if it isn't already, bring your left foot back to the floor. Curl the toes under and lift the back knee as you raise your right arm back up. So we're in a high lunge twist this time. Keep focusing on your breath. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, your right hand is going to come down on the inside of your right foot. So same thing, walk the hands over towards the left, turn the left toes out and bend the left knee, lift the heel and lift your right toes up. So we're coming into that side lunge once again. So we're going to move a little quickly. So coming over towards the left side, turn your right toes up. Straight back over towards the right, turn your left toes up. Once more, inhale, coming over towards the left, turn your right toes up. and then exhale, plant the palms. As you inhale, walk the hands round towards the front of your mat, frame the front foot, lift the back knee and the back heel, and then step your right foot forward to meet your left, flat back position, palms to shins. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, rise up through standing, bring palms to touch, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, slowly soften back forward into your fold. Inhale, flat back position, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold down, plant the palms, and just step back to your downward facing dog position. So take a few movements here, a few deep breaths. Take a moment to check in with the body, notice any new or changing sensations. Really move however your body feels like it wants to move, so find freedom in your movement. On your next inhale, raise your right leg up, come to a three-legged dog. As you exhale, we're going to shift forward to plank, tap your right knee towards the right elbow, and then just move your knee from side to side, so really engaging through the core. Keep pressing the floor away, move the knee from left to right, and then when you're ready, we're coming down to a pigeon pose on the right side. So your right knee comes behind your right wrist, your right ankle towards your left wrist, so the shin crosses across the mat. From here, either stay lifted or you can start to soften forward either onto forearms or all the way down. Just make sure that you've not started to roll over onto your right hip. So see if you can lean slightly towards the left side. Relax the shoulders and just take a few deep breaths. Notice if your hip is really seizing up, it feels quite tight. If that is the case, then see if you can use your breath to soften into it a little bit more. From here, option to stay as you are. Otherwise, you can start to look over your right shoulder, maybe see if you can bend through that left knee. If you can, you're catching the outer edge of the foot, see if you can draw it in towards the hip. Keep pressing through that left forearm so you're not collapsing into the left shoulder. Each exhale, see if you can draw the heel in a little bit more. We'll take one more round of breath. And then on your next exhale, gently release the foot if you have it. Bring both hands up onto the mat, curl the back toes under. From here, we're going to make our way back up to three-legged dog. So lifting the back knee, inhale to raise the right leg up high. This time as you exhale, we're going to bend the knee and open the hip. So you're trying to stack your right hip on top of your left. Your heel drops to the left side. You can either stay here or for more of a challenge, drop your left forearm down to the floor. Keep pressing into the mat with both the forearm and the hand. On your next inhale, extend the right leg up, come back onto both of the hands. And then exhale, bring your right foot down to meet your left, downward facing dog. We're going to move straight over to the other side. So on your next inhale, we're going to raise the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, shift forward as if you're coming into plank, tap your left knee to your left elbow, and then moving the knee from side to side. Really press the floor away with the hands. Keep focusing on your breath. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, pigeon pose on the left side. So it's left knee behind left wrist, left ankle towards right wrist. Again, option here to keep up onto the fingertips, otherwise you can start to soften forward. Just make sure that the back leg is in line with your hip so it's not started to drift to the side. And again, notice if you've started to lean over onto your left hip, see if you can stay nice and central. So if you took that option on the other side, we're going to take the variation here as well, if it feels okay for you. So again, either staying as you are, otherwise we'll start to look back over the left shoulder, maybe start to bend up through the back knee. We'll reach back with the left hand and see if you can catch the outer edge of the right foot. Drawing it in towards you, keep pressing through that right forearm so you're not collapsing into the chest. Focus on your breath, and your exhales are an opportunity to bring that leg in a little bit more, if you can. Take one more round of breath here. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, slowly release the foot if you have it lifted. As you inhale, everyone come back onto the hands. Exhale, curl the back toes under. We're coming back to that three-legged dog. So as you inhale, lift the back knee, sweep that left leg up and back, and then exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. So this time the heel drops towards the right side, try and stack the hips. Either stay here or soften down onto your right forearm. Keep pressing the floor away, see if you can lift that knee a little bit higher. Stay really strong in the arms. One more round of breath. And then inhale, we'll extend the left leg up high, come back onto the hands if you aren't already. Exhale, bring your left foot back down to meet your right. Come back to your downward facing dog. Take one more inhale here. And then exhale, we'll slowly drop the knees down to the floor. Either cross the shins behind you or swing the legs to one side, and we'll come to a seated position. So just take a shuffle into the center of your mat. We're coming straight into a butterfly pose, so soles of the feet together, knees drop out to the side. Roll the shoulders back. Either stay here with a nice straight spine, or as you exhale, slowly start to soften forward into your fold. Let the head become heavy. Relax the shoulders, and don't worry about how far you come down here. Just as long as you have a nice stretch in the hips, then you can be just a few inches forward, and that is enough. Try and guide your breath all the way into the back of the body. And then as you exhale, see if there's space to soften in a little bit more. So again, noticing any tightness or gripping or holding of the muscles. See if you can start to consciously soften and release. So your breath is a really good tool to help you do that. Take one more round of breath here. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to lift the head up. We'll come back to a seated position. Bring your palms to the outer edges of your knees, draw the knees together, and then just walk the feet forward slightly and take a nice fold over the legs. Wrap the arms around the shins and let the head be heavy. Take a few moments just to feel yourself in this nice little soft hug. A nice release for the spine. Take any tension away from the neck. Take a few moments here just for you. On your next inhale, slowly lift the head up. Start to walk the feet back towards you, and then bring your hands behind the back of your thighs. We're coming into a boat position, so roll the shoulders back. Maybe start to lift the feet, otherwise you can just lean back. If you want to, from here, you can start to lift the feet up. Maybe a little challenge here, see if you can lift the legs up towards you. And again, if you want to, you can walk the hands up a little bit higher. See how you go. Just a little bit of a fun experiment with flexibility. Just try not to round through the spine. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, come through to cross-legged. Bring your hands to your knees and just start to lean forward. Bring the chest over towards the left, and then lean back and draw the chin to the chest. Come back over to the right and then lean forward again. So we're just taking big circles, working through the hips. Take it one way and then the other. So start to reverse the circle. When you come back, drawing the chin to the chest. Take one more round and then come back through center. From here, finding a nice tall spine, and then inhale, bring the palms to touch up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down in front of the chest, relax the shoulders. And just take a few moments here to allow your breath to come back to a nice, comfortable rhythm. So keeping a nice tall spine, either the hands can stay in front of the chest, or maybe the hands can rest on the knees or by the sides of you. And your choice here, you can stay in this seated position, or you can come to lie down on your back for your Shavasana. But I just want to encourage you to take a few moments here to observe the body once again. So giving yourself these few moments to just tune in, tune back into how you're feeling. So noticing those physical sensations, noticing any changes. Maybe noticing again how you're feeling energetically, so whether you're quite tired or energized now, maybe just a little bit more relaxed or feeling a little bit more at peace. So notice those changes. Notice those feelings. It's important that we stay in tune with the body. Maybe notice any thoughts that may have started to arise once again. And finally, noticing your breath. So allowing it to come back to a comfortable and natural, steady pace here. Let yourself have a few moments to just be, to just sit with no expectation, no pressure, no stress. These moments are yours, and that's what's so wonderful about our practice. So I encourage you to move away from this class feeling a little bit more at one with yourself, at peace with where you are in the world, and just loving yourself a little bit more. I think we all need to be reminded of that every so often. So with all that to say, thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope to see you very soon, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.